Let's see if we can start this back up the right way again. Welcome in live, everybody. Tap screen, like the live, share it out with friends, family, coworkers, and definitely not Chef Carl. Come on, CJ. Let's do this. Let's get back up to the green screen that we need. And I told you all that I was going to show something. No, that's not it. There it is. Oh, come on. There it goes. There it goes. Yeah. Yeah, my honey. I ain't sharing nothing with her anymore. She don't like me. Yeah. She don't like me at all. Oh, sorry. Yeah, you see the picture? There she is. Yeah. There she is right there. Anyways. Okay. Yeah. So let's get this started. Oh, she ditched you all weekend. Oh, I'm sorry to hear about that. Sorry she ditched you.
Wowzer.
Yeah, so we're back. Hopefully this works a little bit better. So, anyways, I can tell you this right now. This picture right here was not taken from any other app other than the Book of Faces. I can tell you that right now. He does have a Facebook account. You can go search for it. It's out there. Yeah. Yeah. I've been doing my deep dive searches too. However, you got to be careful on and making sure your searches are accurate to the T. Is all I'm going to say. What I would suggest. Look, straight out. He says that 1 minute in a video that I do have downloaded, he says that he can't get a job, he can't work, da da da. But just today, Wesley or Wes, you stated about wanting to get a job. Well, that's interesting. How are you going to get a job when, according to you, you have no permanent address? When, according to you, you don't have a phone that they can contact you with. However, you're using the exact same phone that you're doing live on, Wes. Answer me that. You stated that you don't want any resources, but yet you're sitting on here on an app that's public and asking for money. Make that make sense?
Exactly.
Yeah, or the ID aspect. Yeah, CJ, you're correct. Um, I don't understand the concept. Are you starting to be like Ty? Because I've seen your behavior towards others when they sit there and turn around and talk about giving you the honest truth. Your mods will go in there and block them. Speaking of that, let's go to a mod or two and ask their opinions. Here's one that I'm pretty sure that's one of his mods. 50% sure. Or that may not be. Yeah, yeah. It's one of his mods. Here's another one. Is your account private, ma'am? Why do you need to have your account private? What do you have to hide? Or are you just private, ma'am? Why do you need to have your account private? What do you have to hide? Or you just don't want the hassle or the bullying according to what everybody. See, I don't go in and go after mods or anything like that. I'll call them out on my live. And everybody's entitled to call somebody out on live. Question is, are they willing? Yeah, I know. Are they willing to stand up for what they feel is right with what they're doing? And showing, no remorse from taking other people's hard-earned money. And that was the other thing that he stated today too. He stated that It's everybody's right to have that to do with that money as they please. Well, you're right about that, but here's the other thing: it's your right to get a job, so you don't have to depend on other people, Wes. Plain and simple. I mean, it's not that hard. You're sitting there asking elderly, you're asking people that are naive, and then playing the heartstrings. Oh, woe's me, woe's me. I need your money because I don't have any money and I don't work. Well, whose fault is it that you don't work? Same as ties. Whose fault? It's not mine. It's not anybody else that gets in your chat. People go into the chat to turn around and see somebody entertain. Do I show entertainment? Sometimes I do. Sometimes I make a goof out of myself
And we
or
love
whatever. And, you guys are going to be seeing Engineer Eddie here real soon. Then you'll know what content is. I mean, yeah, is it to make people laugh? Yeah, it is. Is it making fun of me? Okay, I'm down with that. I'm fine with that. I can live with that. I'm a big boy. But when you sit there and you randomly just get into a live and you have 200 some people in your live and you're literally asking them for money, how is that content? And that goes all the way across even to this woman, even to her, CJ's girlfriend. Just saying, how is that making content? I've said it before, straight across the board. I mean, sitting here and asking for money and manipulating people is not, and scamming them, frauds and scams, that's a reportable offense in the community guidelines. That is not content. When you can come up with content, anything, and put it to a video, then that's when you become an actual content creator. And that's when you turn around and created a character for yourself, for your platform. You don't create anything when you're sitting here begging for money. You're creating a pity party. What, you want everybody to be a pity partier for you? No, no, you're good. You're good, Wes. You're good, Wesley. I got to make sure I get the right picture too, because one of these we do not want to put in because I didn't have enough time to redact it because of the simple fact. Mods right here. I would love to have a mod. Oh, oh wow. Yeah, Emmett. Um, I would love to have a mod or two that are actively modding for a scammer or a beggar come into a box and answer me questions of how they feel that it's right that somebody is taking money from others. You know, that's the biggest thing. I mean, like I said before, when was the last time it was our responsibility to take care of an adult? He's 37 years old, ladies and gentlemen. Born in 1987, I believe. Um, 37 years old. He can't support himself. Makes you kind of wonder why. Why is it that Wesley, oh, sorry, wrong picture. Why is it that Wesley can't turn around and support himself? Is it because he can't? Or he chooses to live? There it goes. He chooses to live off, yeah. Oh, he's a Taylor Swift fan? That's a good one, Josh. But, yeah, or can't work. Can't or won't. So, like I said, if you get into any of these scammers' lives, just be considerate and kind and turn around and start warning people. I mean, it's our right to get into their lives. Now, they are okay to block. That's their right too. Oh, yeah. It's their right to block, but, you know, come on, 37-year-old. You chronically complain in your video that you can't work. And you're starting to pull the same stunt that a lot of these scammers and beggars do. That yeah, he is rude and he doesn't care. His mods are block happy too, which is going to lead to problems down the road if and when TikTok is still here. with to the fact that he's not going to be able to block anybody, and it's only going to allow them to mute, and that's it. Oh, sorry. Dang, there's people asking for boxes.
I have Jeff. I can't see any of that.
See what?
Who wants a box? It's not showing me any of that.
Hold on.
It just says mono. Who wants a box? It's not showing me any of that.
Hold on.
It just says modify live status, disconnect or cancel.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Hi, sweet sassy.
Hey, I was streaming Wesley, was it Thursday or Friday when a Debbie Lynn sent him $300.
Oh, really?
Yes. I have the screenshots and he had to get off when I was streaming him because one of his mods, your favorite MILF,
Mm-hmm.
called him, said call. So yeah, I've been trying to keep up with all, there's so many, but yeah, I got the I took the screenshots,
Okay.
and then Nick,
Oh,
Big
yeah,
Nick.
Nick Wright.
Yes, I've been. Yeah, I cannot stand, but no, I've been trying to do a lot with helping you guys, and just I got bored one time sitting here watching all these scammers, so I was like, but yeah, that Wesley, I cannot believe that. So I was like, but yeah, that get that money, Cooter. Did Wesley get that money from that Debbie Lynn? Was it Saturday or Friday?
I don't remember.
It was either Friday or Saturday.
Oh, okay. So if he got that money, what happened to it?
Well,
So if he got that money, what happened to it?
well, that's weird because when it said coin, he said coins, but he got off because his mod said to.
Her dark hair got into a box, and he didn't respond to her or acknowledge her. Yeah, secret. He's gonna block you and block anybody for offering resources. Because I'll straight out tell you, he says that he's not done anything, and he's not involved in anything, and he doesn't do that kind of stuff. My opinion, Wes, you're a liar. I call bullshit. A, that's why you haven't gotten a job. B, that's why you're always on a run. And C, that's why you don't take resources, because that's not what you're looking for. You're looking for the money. That's exactly what you're looking for. And you're sucking it off of other people. And that is sad. No, it's not Charles Manson. His name is Wesley Wells
Charles.
Manson. And then he sits there and constantly complains. He does not like me at all.
Jan, you need an ID for a room for sure, right, Jeff?
Yeah. I mean, technically, you're supposed to be able to get the room. So whether he has some kind of form of ID, I don't know.
We have an ex mod of his in here.
Well, she's more than welcome to come into a box.
Samantha, come into a box.
There's no disrespect be given to anybody.
Nope.
You all know that straight out, flat out.
I'm gonna drop down.
Okay, thank you, dear.
You're welcome.
Samantha, will you request? I can't. I have no powers.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that, sissy. And that's pretty sad. Is Samantha still in here?
I don't know. I just tagged her again.
But no, I mean,
We're
he's blocked.
powerless.
Huh?
Jen says we're powerless. I know.
Oh,
Oh,
you
she's
know,
in.
hi.
Um,
Hi, Samantha.
Hey,
How are you?
I'm good.
Your thoughts? Be
I mean,
honest.
what's that?
Be honest.
I mean, I don't know. I just feel like the dude ain't trying to help himself at all. I mean,
Ah, somebody that is being honest. I appreciate your for your honesty. You do realize that. And
you
here's the
know,
thing: is that that goes a long ways with a lot of individuals that are scamming and begging on this app.
right,
And the thing is that he doesn't want resources. The resources that I can, and a lot of us have all worked on Trollovision, you know, Fern Angus, Amber, CJ, Mimi, and them. We've all, and pretty much collectively, everybody on the awareness side has pitched in with this link tree. They've added things, they've put things in, they turn around and offered it. I offered him the resource link tree that contains clothes, shoes, food, shelters, jobs, job opportunities. Anything to get him up on his feet and get him mobile on his own to become independent on his own. And he's blocked me. And then he does nothing but badmouth me. So, how do
right,
you think that makes me feel?
right.
So, I
Yeah,
mean,
I was in his. I had messaged him before and said, "Hey, can you unmod me?" And that was during one of his lives. He's like, "Well, what have I done to you? Well, what is it now?" And I'm like, "Nothing. I just don't want to be a moderator anymore. It's too much."
right,
And people would be on there, like trying to help, like you said, give advice, like, hey, do this, and he would absolutely be rude,
right.
say, you're stupid, you're stupid. It was a man on there the other day talking about, um, the way I understood the situation was this guy had, I guess his brother had passed away and he was help raising his kids. And
Mm-hmm.
Wesley was, I mean, Lord rating the hell out of him. Well, God, you got 6 kids and you can't feed them, what's your fucking fault? Like, whoa, dude. That's not what he said,
Right.
and it's just too much. Yeah, I just, and then he supposedly charged his phone or whatever at that university in Austin, and he got that ticket or so whatever it is going on with that. But he somebody gave him money and he left and went to California.
Mm-hmm. He left for a reason. He left to run and hide.
Yeah. And then he tried to say, "Oh my God, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Somebody needs to tell me what I'm gonna do." I'm like, "You're a grown man. You're 30. I think he said 37 years old. You should
Yes.
be able to make your own choices."
Uh-oh. Fallon's in the box. Hi, Fallon. How you doing, dear?
Hello, everybody. I won't take up too much time. Samantha, I wanted to appreciate you for having the bravery to come up in a box and speak your truth and speak the truth of reading the room and seeing all that's going on and seeing this fully able grown man mooching off of the people in his chat by emotional manipulation. So thank you. Um,
You're welcome.
with that being said, I do have someone in the chat that I have seen. And guys, I want you to know that I have followed this person from live to live. Every live awareness live that I've been in, this person has been there. The fact that today is the 5th awareness live that I have seen them in, I'm not interested in anything other than just letting everybody know again that they do not deserve to be in this chat with the loyalty and the community that is in this chat of bringing people awareness. to people like Wesley, to Brian Ty, to Kim Peters, to Beth Osborne, and to Country Boy Matt. CC Aquarius, you have some audacity to come up in here and kick it every day with these people who work their ass off to bring awareness to good-hearted people, and come up in here and then turn around on February 22nd and basically beg Matt to say, did you get it? Did you get it? Did you get it? You're welcome. Hello, friend. You're welcome. After everything that you've seen in your life, I have a huge issue with people who want to surround themselves with good people like who is in this chat and then turn around and kick dirt in our faces after we worked our asses off for free because we are trying to take care of our daily lives, and then come in here dog ass tired and research people. And imagine my disdain whenever I pull up CC Aquarius 62 and I see that you've sent him money. So again, thank you all for being the loyal people that you are and messaging those who don't know and actually come across and come in here and want to learn. Those of you who have been here forever to be part of this community, Jeff, thank you. Your link tree, that should have been the first thing out of CC Aquarius 62's mouth. And if you're worried about getting blocked because you're talking about the link tree like Proud Mom does, or like Iowa Girl does, or CJ does, or Tanya does, you're wrong. These people work their butts off to make sure that these links work, make sure that there's always updates to it, and make sure nothing stays broken in there so people have access to them. You have a lot of nerve to be here with these good, loyal people. And I'm going to get down because I'm going to say something that's probably off the cuff. But CC Aquarius 62, whatever live you end up in, just know that I'm going to be there too. And I'm going to let them know that you gave Matt money and who else you gave money to. But then not only that, your enabling comments when you sit there and tell him he's doing a good job and he's sitting in a nice warm shelter that's taking up somebody else's, like maybe a single mom that has an infant with her, that they could be using that space, but he's there taking money because of his so-called emotional support dog, which is not an emotional support dog. He's using that poor animal to extort money.
That's actually theft by deception there for facts.
Absolutely.
And I'll call that out any good time damn day I want to. Thank you, Fallon. I appreciate you and everybody.
Yes. We
Fallon is
love
basically, Samantha, you'll learn with Fallon, she's an enforcer and she is honest. She brings receipts without any questions.
you.
And she's the first one to call out anybody that's actually a flip-flopper, scammer, whatever you have.
She absolutely is. She got me one
Yeah.
time.
So yeah, and to be honest with you, she's a great person. She is the top of the charts in my book.
Yeah, I love her.
That's why I call her Falcon Fallon, because she's got good eyes. I'm just saying. But look, here's the thing with Matt. If that Aquarius person's still watching, I offered Matt resources. Yeah, he didn't take any of it. Makes you kind of wonder why, too. Gee, I wonder why, Matt. I mean, seriously, you and Wes should get together and wine together. I mean, and one thing that I don't care for is you utilizing that dog and pretending that it's a service dog. Ain't no way. That don't go down well with me. Sorry. Because with you falsifying and putting that information out there and putting a vest on that I can guarantee you found, that's just disgusting. I'm sorry. No ifs, ands, or buts. But being said, let's go back to Wes. So Samantha, real quick, get the right picture. There we go. No, that's not it. Samantha.
Yes.
So your choice to leave Wes and stop being a mod for him was your choice, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I appreciate you for, being honest and coming up and letting us know that. Now, that being known, do you think that it's right with what he is doing to others?
I don't.
Okay. And I appreciate your heart is in the right place. Um, because it's not right. I mean, all the individuals that have been on this app, between Austin to Margot, to I'll even say it too, Hippie Harley. Individuals that are on here manipulating people and playing their heartstrings and taking people's hard-earned money each and every single day. It's disgusting. I'm sorry. I don't care what anybody else says. You're not going to change my mind. The only way you're going to change my mind in this case here is for Wes to walk the line straight, get his affairs together, get a job, you know, go work hard for what other people have worked hard. Detroit Nike sat there and literally begged and begged and begged for other people's hard earned money. And guess what he got? He got an apartment. But you know the problem with that is? The apartment's not furnished. So what do you think he's going to do now? He's going to beg for furniture and
Right.
bedding and all this other stuff. And yet he's got to pay, he's got to turn around. Oh yeah, butterfly girl, he's got an apartment now. I saw it. Needs furniture, but he's bored because he has nothing else to do. So I mean, he's already doing it. You're right, he is. But the thing about it is, when was the last time he actually did anything? And he's openly admitted that he's never going to get a job. So if he doesn't ever get a job, how's he ever going to support himself? Be the real question, right?
Yeah.
Hi, Sammy. How you doing?
Hello.
But no, I mean, simple question: how's he going to afford it? No, he's not. And I'll throw his picture up there and then put his back up. But I watched him live. Oh yeah, I watched him live. You want to see a good picture of him in the state that he was in, where he was whining and crying because he was bored? There you go. There you go. Detroit Nike, bored at his finest. But in his case, I call him Lazy Nike because he is lazy. He doesn't like that nickname, but guess what? That's the nickname he stuck with me. Lazy Nike. Or
He
No
was
Job
mad
Nike.
today he couldn't get no 200 and some dollars for DoorDash or gift cards to get some stuff he wanted.
Yeah. Do you hear this, Samantha? This is the kind of stuff that these individuals are doing.
Right.
And that's not right. I mean, you've worked hard for your money, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Oh,
all of a sudden, the reason why he should be working hard.
right. Right.
So, you know, I don't care what anybody says straight out, flat out. When you came on TikTok, what was your impression with TikTok when you first started on here?
Um, I ain't been on TikTok for about 6 months, probably, but
Okay. When TikTok first started, it was actually an app that was to be for entertainment. And it was pretty much focused for the kids aspects. It wasn't meant for grown adults to literally come on this app and beg for other people's money through social media. And one thing that everybody, every one of them seems to forget, it is a public app. And public by that, what I mean by that is it's open to everyone across the globe to watch. Yeah, I know. Not according to Wesley. Well, Wesley needs to turn around and maybe start reading up on some of the community guidelines and go back through the history lessons of what TikTok was designed for. But it was designed for all of that. And it was designed for entertainment purposes during COVID. That was when it was really a focal point. Yeah, I know. Well, he's not a know it all, trust me. But that's why it was created to have fun. Now it's not fun. Now you get people like this guy here laying on an air mattress, bored out of his gourd, but yet he's sitting there asking for over $200. I don't get it. But so that's Detroit Nike. And Wesley Wells. There's one other person I want to throw up here real quick, fast and hurry. I'll get to her real quick here. So, Widow Kitty has been missing for a while. I don't know where she's at. I haven't seen her alive. You know, she hasn't really. Hi, Jill. How are you doing? She hasn't really, you know, been on as much. Maybe I haven't seen her. I don't know. Word on the street is that she's apparently. Oh, she was on yesterday. Well, I missed it. Oh, she's another woman that I turned around and offered resources to. I would have even helped her retain her car. I would have done research for her. I would have gotten her information for her. I would have turned around and found ways that she could have turned around and afforded to make some form of a payment on the car with assistance. But you know what? She didn't want that. She didn't want that at all. In fact, she doubled down and stated that the resource link tree was nothing but bait, uh, spamware, cookies, whatever. But you know, the funny thing is with her, you're on a Wi-Fi in a hotel. How much better do you think yours is? Oh yeah, Nick's gonna block anybody and everybody. He's another one too. But see, I got. We're gonna talk about him in a moment. But you know, I offered her help. I offered her resources. She shunned me. She didn't want it. How you making out now, Widow Kitty? I don't think you're making out too well, in my opinion. She is young. She in fact got into an argument with her mother, disrespected her mother completely, which I had a problem with that, but I bit my tongue on that. That's not my place, not my business. I'm not going to disagree. However, she has the ability to get a job, whether it be teleworking from home or, you know, something of that nature, but she refuses to. Well, it's funny that you're saying about TikTok not doing anything. It did happen today with Ty or Bree and Ty when he got nannered in his live, but you know, yeah, no, yeah, that's one thing you don't ever do. And I felt sorry for her mom at that point in perspective, but there wasn't anything I could do. That was between mother and daughter, and I have the most utmost respect for her mother. However, I have little respect for her. You know, she wants to adult. Well, then start adulting. You know, stay off of social media, take care of your kids, take care of your family, and look to get an actual job instead of sitting there asking random strangers for money. I don't get it. You know, my question is are you going to do your taxes this year? That'd be the real question. But yeah, I was just going to touch base on her a little bit tonight. But oh really? Well, it wouldn't surprise me, but you know what? She could have been out of the situations that she was had she turned around and asked me for help or taken me up on the offer for resources. I mean, yeah, yeah, you're right. The FAFL part of her life. But you know what? Well, you know, and if her gaming system and her chair are more important to her, then her priorities are completely scrambled. You're never going to make money off of a gaming chair. You might make money off of your gaming system if you do turn it over into an actual working computer for work. But let me know how that works out for you for the future instead of begging on this app. She's made fun of children on this app. There was a child that was being bullied on this app, and she decided to make fun of that child. I did see the video. I have the video. It's not really respectful. It's actually disgusting and downright rude. But yet then she's so quick to point out when people sit there and judge about her. Yeah, right, proud mama of two. But and it was Melody Rose. It was actually downright wrong. I didn't care for it. But once again, I go back to the aspect that I support her mom and her mom's decisions and what she decides what's best for her. Being a mom, not with little Kitty. So, all right, let's see. Allie Joe, we'll let you be up. Respectful, please. Hello? Allie Joe? Hello? Must have requested by accident. Okay. Sorry about that. But anyways, getting back to Little Kitty. Yeah. Hey, look, I wish all the best for you. Good luck. If you got a job, if you didn't get a job, hi Connie, welcome in. Make sure you're tapping the screen, liking the live, everyone, please. Out of respect. But yeah, Little Kitty, good luck. Moving on, moving forward. And onwards and upwards. One of my favorite. Oh yes. He is the man. Oh, wrong picture. There you go. There you go. Ladies and gentlemen, I think you all know that forehead from before and seen that forehead. Yes, Sammy. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the forehead and the eyes of Mark Russell. He only needed $32 to get a bus ticket to go to Houston. Amber Victoria, he's all yours. Go get him. He is rude. He is nasty. He is disgusting. His foul language. Oh, trust me, Emmett. I got better pictures. He is just downright rude. Doesn't want to have anything to do with resources. You see a trend here, right? Yeah, Gino, another bus ticket. You see a trend here, right? Wes, Little Kitty, certainly not Detroit Nike in his foul language, but yeah, the trend here is to the aspect that a lot of these individuals don't want resources. They only want the cash. They only want the money. Yeah, you're right, Becca. It is easier, but here's the problem. Where would they be at if we did not turn around and have us to turn around and provide resources and awareness about them? And I'm not afraid to put out awareness on them. Because you don't want me to put awareness out on you? Stop begging. Stop asking for other people's hard-earned money. I mean, damn, they pay their taxes on that money, and then they pay more taxes in the other end. But what half of these people turn around and pay? Nothing. Anyways, Mark likes to hide out and hang out in the Wendy's, Starbucks, and various other locations in the San Antonio area because he doxed himself. But he wants to get a bus ticket to Houston because he supposedly has a job. Yeah, and he gets it for the free Wi-Fi. You're correct. But it kind of shocks me that he's hanging out in these locations so randomly where, I'll be honest with you, young teens hang out. I'm just saying. Well, we'll see if he leaves in the morning. But look, I'm only being honest. I've seen the proof on his laptop computer. Oh, okay, he leaves in the morning. Oh, well, that's good. Make sure that hopefully he got a shower, according to him. No, you're right, teacher. He can never keep a job. You're absolutely correct, and that goes with all of them. One minute they like the job, the next minute, in less than 5 to 10 days, they quit. I mean, a good one would be Ty. He'll never hold a job because of his anger and his emotions let him get the best of him. So, and they don't want to do the hard work. Yeah. Well, according to him, he is not. I have not seen any proof other than the YouTube video. But the problem is, you can only go by a video and that's it. So unless there is an invalidly, without a doubt, any proof, you can't really go by that. I wouldn't go by that myself. However, if I had my own opinion, he does give off those vibes. Yes, I'm not going to disagree on that. But Nick Wright won't have a job, won't hold a job. He's traveled from Florida up north all the way to what, South Dakota, and now he's all the way back down. I don't believe he is, but I'll be honest with you, I haven't done any research on the guy. You know, to that level. To that level. The majority of the research that we gathered, computer tabs. Yes. I was going to get to that. In reference to some of the stuff that he's had on his computer, I have a screenshot. I'd have to go back through and look for it. Yes, CJ, sorry. CJ, you don't have to ask. Just turn around and put the invite in. Oh my gosh.
I'm laughing at that. That's
You're
funny.
being so difficult, CJ. But I do have the screenshot of that open tab that was on his computer. And yes, it was not the right stuff. Sorry.
All
Hey,
right, Iowa.
CJ. Hey, this time you're up in a box and digital's down below.
Yeah, I know. Don't I feel lucky? All right, Iowa Girl 22 and myself were in Nick's live yesterday under burners when he said he's getting a Amtrak ticket, not a bus ticket, and
Oh,
the Amtrak does not leave San Antone for Houston until Tuesday. Well, I went on another device and I pulled up the Amtrak schedule. There's a train that leaves San Antone for Houston every 3 hours. And
that's
there are people that
interesting.
work. There are people that work in San Antonio that take a train to Houston, and there are people that work in Houston and take a train to San Antonio. And he's saying, "I'm looking right at the train schedule. There's not another one until Tuesday," and then blocked me.
Well,
And Iowa 80 girl was
he
looking.
wasn't looking. I can
Oh, I
guarantee he
know
was
that.
looking. I think I was a part of that live.
I mean, I went in on a different couple burner accounts and said the same thing. Why'd you block that guy about the Amtrak? That made me curious. I looked blocked. He blocked like 5 accounts yesterday. And as soon
Well,
as he blocked one, I just make another one.
Yeah.
can you guys hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, my wifey, how's the
So,
baby, honey?
the baby is doing very well. Thank you. We'll have to talk about tonight because it's your turn. So, I was just in his live before I came over here, and some
Mm-hmm.
very interesting things came up. So, first, he is taking a bus, not an Amtrak, because he said he will be sleeping at the bus station tonight and he'll be leaving in the morning for Houston. He claims again that he has a job at the carnival. So right now he looks like he's sitting like at a park, maybe on a park bench, or but he's near a corner because you could hear the crosswalk. You know when they tell you you can walk and it's like beep beep beep, that noise that was in the background. But what was most interesting was that he says that he was in a bathroom and that when he came out, security was waiting for him and they put him out. Now, he wouldn't answer me where he was, but I think other people knew. And then he said that also earlier in the day, someone called, I guess, the Goodwill and told them that he was looking up a little girl's skirt. So he
Oh.
was trespassed. From the police were called and he was trespassed. So he can no longer go to that Goodwill. Now I don't know if anybody, I didn't see that live. I don't know if anybody on TikTok actually did that or if someone in the store saw him do that. But for him to then a few minutes later say that the situation that happened before was Mary's fault, sir, you definitely are giving the vibes that it was you.
Yeah.
So we shall see what happens. But he claims that he was able to prove to the police that he didn't do that. And technically speaking, a store doesn't have to prove any bad behavior. They can trespass you if they want to. It's private property. So I don't know what he did, but somebody called and he got trespassed. So it's probably a good thing that he's leaving San Antonio because he was already starting to build a bad reputation.
Well,
So he was supposed to be going there to. Was at the carnival he was supposed to be working at. Now, later on, when somebody said, "Excuse me, I thought you were supposed to be working at the carnival," he said it wasn't a for sure thing. But how can you say that when we know you are there? So I don't know what's going to happen with this new job personally. I think he's going to Houston because he thinks that there are more resources there that he can grift. I don't think it's for the carnival, but we will see.
right.
We will see.
Yeah, I don't.
He was being disgusting. He was talking about women walking by and their booties and how he'd like the girl with the smaller booty and he bets that her man is lucky. And I said, please behave. Like, what are you doing?
Right. Well, that
But
right
he's
there just definitely
deplorable.
gives off sick vibes, in my opinion.
Correct. You're on live. And so it's okay to think that. But why are you telling people in your live that that's how you are objectifying women who are just walking by minding their business?
Yeah.
Think whatever you want to think. The world doesn't need to know that you're thinking that. And he has to know he's being recorded. So everything he says and does on live
Hmm.
is forever.
Right.
So I just wanted to add that little tidbit because, um, again, it really fits his character 110%.
Yeah. I definitely agree on that. And the thing is that he just seems to be
Hey,
going from
digital.
state to state to state, job to job to job to job, and not even holding anything down whatsoever, but yet still dependent on other people for their own hard earned money.
He's a pookie, as I described this morning. He's a pookie or a Ray Ray. I don't know if you
Well,
were there for that part, but I did the definition because somebody called Wesley a pookie and he had no idea what they were talking about. So I told everybody this morning that a pookie is someone who can't hold a job, who, is just like a
oh,
deplorable person.
right, because I thought you were going to say poopy.
Oh,
And
no.
let's be real, he is individualistically had problems with holding his, you know,
Yeah.
yeah.
Hey,
Unfortunately, in
digital.
my situation, you know, I don't know. No, but look, you don't need to be telling people that kind of stuff on a social media app, and he
No.
has, he has. I've heard him say
Multiple
it
times.
twice. I'm like, sorry, man. Mark, it's making it worse for you. People
Correct.
don't want to hear that kind of talk. I know I certainly don't. But
No.
who else doesn't want to hear that kind of talk? Now that we've moved on.
1 second, real
But
quick. Digital. Sparkle Bright
Yeah.
wants you to check your messages. He's going to send you a video on that.
Wait, who?
Sparkle Bright is going to send you a video. Check your messages, he said.
Okay. Okay. I will do. All right. I'm going to drop down. I'll be in the
uh,
comments.
Drop it,
all
please.
righty, thank you, dear.
Thank you.
One person that obviously has another problem with me too. But you know what? Let's do this. There she is, right there. Boom. Ladies and gentlemen, I introduce you to Erica. Repent. Yes, she's got a problem with me because she don't think too much highly of me, and to the fact that I don't do any good for anybody. And we did. Where were you at, West Wells? I just went over them. Dang, this is why we can't have nice things. I even had a ex-mod in here. It's okay. Life takes us in different turns. Obviously, what you were doing, it was more important. So we're good. Yes, I will. I promise. However, rebuke. And hey, Erica, how's it going out there for you? Hold, please. Hold. Hold that thought. There's no donations. You know what? She was live tonight. You know what? She only had 20 people in her live. That was it.
She gets on my nerves.
Well, yeah, she does with me too as well. Oh, well, Tammy, unfortunately, Erica's not going to put her child into school. And here's the reason why. It's easy access for CPS to get a hold of a child through the school systems than it is to turn around and hold on to the child and keep her in an apartment enclosed. No, that's my opinion in reference to a contributing reason why she doesn't put her child in school. Now, she does have two baby daddies. She turned around and I thought it was another interesting fact that she started putting out information in reference to one of the baby daddies turned around and being abusive and domestic violence, but yet she never ever turned around and made mention of that once before at all. You know, oh yeah, well, your guess is as good as mine. Now she is, according to her, working when she's on TikTok begging for money because she feels that this is a job and it has benefits and everything else. And then she sat there, and the biggest thing about it is, hey, Erica, if you're watching this, you are a liar. Straight out, flat out liar. You know why? Because she sat there and turned around and falsely accused me of having to do anything with your EBT and your food stamps. Yeah, well, yeah, she didn't. It's not a job. Yeah, exactly, Queen. But no, she accused me of falsely taking her EBT and food stamps. Look, lady, in case you didn't hear it the first time when I did the first video, let me explain it to you on live. In order to take your EBT, you need to have that information and access to that information. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Non-compliance of the work program. You need to have all that information to take that EBT. So when you sat there and wrongly accused me of taking your EBT, when in fact it wasn't me that had anything to do with it, you lied. So when you sat there and asked somebody about how am I lying, remember, All for One wasn't lying. I lied about him and what he was doing and what he did to me about my EBT. Make that sink into your brain there, lady. That's all I got to say. Next time, when you sit there and you go to beg and ask for other people's money to get a hotel room because you're too lazy to get a job, you remember All for One was standing here 10 toes deep, and he'd turn around and throw it back in your face that you're a liar. So don't come after me and sit there and ever turn around and say that ever about me or anybody that's associated with me on this platform and this page of ours. You were offered resources. You didn't want to use them. You didn't want to waste the time to turn around and do the research. You didn't want to take the time to put in the work because you were just wanting to turn around and go to hotels and spend that time in hotels and not get a job. Sorry, you're lazy. And that's a fact. Let me put another picture up here. I think this is her. Yeah, this is her. Oh, so she stayed the night in a hotel. Yeah, it was a hotel, ladies and gentlemen, not a motel. Hold, please. Yeah, here we go. Hey, Erica, that is a double bed queen hotel room. And I can guarantee you that's double bed queen. Guarantee you that did not turn around and cost anything less than $100. Because that's a pretty nice hotel room. Just saying. Go ahead. Hey, anybody wants to jump into a box, come on up. Don't let me sit up here and talk.
Those hotels are dead giveaways.
Well, that's a nice hotel. And that's a fact. So ain't no way that's a hotel room for $75, guaranteed.
Nope.
Hi, Tom Sawyer. Scammy Awards. Welcome into Live Dear. Haven't seen you in a hot moment. Hope is all's well with your family. Oh, God. But no, I mean, you're going to sit here and turn around and take other people's money and then dump it on a hotel room like this? Bet you it's on the second floor. I bet you that sucker cost over $100.
I'd like to find a $75 room hotel.
Shoot. At this point in time, I'd be happy with a cardboard box out in the alleyway. Me on one side and CJ on the other side. With his honey, Kimmy Poo. Hey, look, CJ, there you go. She could be laying right here next to that pillow there, and you could be on the other side. Yeah, I know. Facts. I wish I had the money for a hotel room too as well. But, bills come first. We all have bills. It's just the beggars and the scammers that don't have the bills, according to them. They just have the livable life of, jumping from hotel room to hotel room, acting as if they're on a vacation completely. Because, in the other aspects of it all, when was the last time she turned around and had done anything whatsoever to turn around and improve her social or work ethic lifestyle? I haven't seen it. Just asking. There we go. Let's throw this one up. That's a true visionary picture of somebody that's actually happy living in the car. Obviously, she beat the pus out of her car and obviously needs some mechanical work. Guess what? Good luck. Let me know how that works out for you. Always wants to have needs to buy oil for the car. So apparently she might have a pan leak or some leak somewhere in the car. Doesn't have the money to get it repaired, get it fixed whatsoever. I'm going to let him up.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing good. I'm at work. Continue,
Ah,
please. About her pan leak and her
what?
oil leak.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah, she's constantly always wanting money for that, and the type of food that she's purchasing and buying, to me, is not really adequate enough to, correctly take care of a child. That's my opinion.
Exactly.
I mean, the most that I've been seeing is constant snack food, junk food, that kind of stuff. Um,
That's not good for kids.
no, no, and it's not fair to her daughter. And the other
No.
thing is too that she's manipulating her daughter to assist her on getting gifts and money donations. So, but I my thing with her is she's not going to improve her lifestyle. She doesn't want to get a job. She sits there and says that she has a job on TikTok. No, sweetheart, where's your benefits? Where's your dental? How about your
Exactly.
time? You know, and is it long term? No, it's not.
No. No. No.
That's what I like. I like seeing them sit there and say, "Well, I got a job. It's on TikTok. I'm working TikTok." And the last thing they
Sounds
seem to
like.
forget
I'm
is
sorry.
it's not long term.
No.
So, but yeah, I
She
don't
sounds like. She sounds like. Oh, what's that girl's name? Oh, Mama Chu.
know. Yeah, yeah, you're right, Vampry. A lot of them do, but you know, collectively, we just got to turn around and keep bringing the awareness to these individuals. This one here in particular, because she really. Oh yeah, 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 Specs. Little kitty eating that seafood boil. That I saw that. That got onto my nerves too. Well, I don't know. That's a good question, Josh. I mean, she is a mobile lash tech and does lashes and eyelashes and things like that. So that's a good job. Oh yeah, she definitely has a potty mouth too. You know, and yeah, Bubbles, I do agree on that. The child does deserve so much better, but I'm not the parent, so I can't. I can only give my opinion. That's it. Because everybody, is entitled to their own opinion. But look, I mean, do better. Come on. Hi, Missy.
Hey, yeah, so I have been following Detroit Nike and Brie and
Oh, so
Ty
have I.
quite a while.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have any awareness page or anything, but I sit in the background and I message people to warn them with videos and facts. And I've saved quite a few hundred people on both of them for not giving money. But it's bizarre to me that some people that I have messaged, there's a lady with Brie and Ty, and messaged her, warned her, and then me and her were back and forth for probably a month, and she would send me messages and saying, "Oh, I can't find him on live. Is he on live?" And just totally into the awareness thing. And then, like, it was like last week, she sent them 2,000 roses.
Oh, how
Yeah.
much are roses?
I think a
Probably like
cent.
a penny.
A penny?
Yeah. Or not
So
even
that's like a
maybe a
dollar.
half a penny.
That's like a dollar, right?
Yeah.
And then on Detroit page, same thing. I warned a woman. She was all, "Oh my God, I didn't realize. Thank you for sending those videos." And then a week later, I was watching him and she sent him $4.
Mm-mm-mm.
And then 2 weeks later, she was his mod. Like, what is that
Unbelievable.
all about?
Unbelievable.
I don't get it.
No, neither do I. And the thing is people work hard for their money. Why would you turn around and want to give it to somebody that doesn't? See, that's the other thing too. A lot of these individuals could care less about you giving them that money because in the long run, they're only going to care about one thing: get your money and running with it.
Mm, exactly.
And the thing is, they're
It's
not
like
going to give you anything. What is has any of these scammers? What has Wes given to anybody that's been a mod for them at all? What has Wes given anything to anybody that's donated to him? Nothing. The same goes for Erica. Same thing goes for Bree and Ty. What other than them sit there and verbally bash, hate and harass, and hateful ideology and frauds and scams have they offered anybody at all? Well, I'm sorry that you got blocked for that. But
I
no, I
got
mean,
blocked too
yeah.
from
What?
Italian
Nothing.
Breed.
Nothing at all whatsoever. And the thing is, you can offer the resources each and every single time. And as soon as you get blocked, unfortunately, that throws up the red flags. But they don't want the resources. They don't want to hear about it.
He can get
And
a
I'm like,
job.
whatever.
He can get a job.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well,
She
that's
can
the
get
other
a
thing. Somebody
job.
made mention. What's
I
that?
work.
Yeah. That's one thing that I did want to point out too, and let everybody know. CPS is aware of her. They have visited her. It is in duration with the apparently the baby, the child that she has, the daughter. It's her father that is trying to get visitation, from my understanding. Whether it's visitation or actual custody, I don't know. However, whether it be her mom or whatever, if the father does want to have a connection with his daughter, she should allow it. I mean, for whatever reason. She says that I think this is the father that was abusive to the mother. But if you're no longer with him, what does it hurt for him to see the daughter? I mean, now you're just being, you know, selfish to your daughter, in my opinion. In my opinion. Those are the beds that you lie in. Um, Look, I'm going to be honest with you. She has a son who's no longer with her, and he is with the baby daddy of that son. Yeah, CJ. The son
And you
is
know
with the
what's
baby daddy.
and you know
Go
what's
ahead.
crazy is, we all see the regulars, the Ericas, the Detroits, the Bree and Ty and Wesley and
And
everybody.
Kim Peterson.
But
Me
there
Kim.
are so many more people doing this. It's crazy. There's hundreds
It
of them.
is.
Mm-hmm.
It is. And like I said before, and I'll be honest with you all, I know this is a social media app that everybody has gotten used to and enjoys, but I don't anymore. I'm only being honest. I don't enjoy it anymore because it's not fun anymore.
No, it's not.
Individuals like this
No.
young woman right here, who has the ability to get a job, have completely destroyed this app and ruined it for everyone. Everyone that's on here that's begging and scamming. You know, when was it last time that you saw a funny video or a good video? And I don't mean one of those commercial ones for TikTok shop or whatever. I mean,
Those are
it's
funny.
it's just sad.
You
And
know
I'll be
what?
honest with you, if TikTok goes away tomorrow, I will not lose any sleep over it.
Nope.
I have my connections for my friends. I know how to get a hold of them and talk to them. That's all that matters to me.
You know
Those are the
what?
ones that I'm going to remember.
When I was a single mom, I'm 61 years old right now,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
but I raised two boys. Um, I was in subsidized housing and I worked full time. And I remember, eating ketchup on toast and it was hard, but I mean, I made it through and they didn't have, internet back then, but
Yeah.
I made it
Yep.
through.
Yep. Times are tough, but you know what? You still got movies. You still
Yep.
got memories. And I think that's one thing you got to remember. You can always have it. You can never let go. Is the memories that you have from an app, a social media app such as this, are ones that you can, in the correct form, whether they be happy, funny ones, to remember. I want to remember the good times and the good memories that I've made meeting friends talking about Friends, teasing, CJ, about his future wife, Kimmy,
Yeah,
I
Kimmy,
Kimmy
love
Pooh.
you, CJ.
yeah, Kimmy. It's
So when's
now
the
his
wedding?
home, huh?
When's the wedding, CJ?
Yeah,
When you get married to Kimmy Pooh?
yeah,
Yeah.
but
So,
Hey guys.
so I have a question for you.
okay.
Does anybody ever report these people to like the government? I'm from Canada, so I don't understand like your
Your
guys'
Yeah, a lot
brownie
of
system.
is
them do
on the
get
counter.
reported. A lot of them do get reported.
Mm. Oh, 1 to 1. Candy gets in here begging as well. Candy and
I got me some cinnamon twist.
Maggie.
Look, you got me a brownie. Yes, that I'll leave the rest of that pizza for lunch then.
Jody, do you have that brownie?
Hey guys.
Uh,
So I have a
No?
legit
oh,
big complaint. So back in, let's see, I'm door dashing to try to make money for co-payments. I'm riding around with a coffee can to puke in, trying to help myself. So please explain to me why all these other people can't do the same.
because they're lazy.
Yeah, they are.
It's insane to me. And when I say that, they block me,
Same
and I'm
here.
like,
Don't feel bad.
it's insane to me that I legit work from can to can when I'm not supposed to
Right.
be doing anything and really not able. Like I can show you pictures. The end of this week when I get to where I can afford a wig, my son will be shaving my hair off,
Mm-hmm.
I'm so sorry.
and I'm still right now in Pensacola, Florida, door dashing, trying to make co-payment money for radiation. And then you, excuse me, but you got these bastards that won't work and they never work. And I work like a man. And then everybody falls all over them. I don't understand. I don't understand why or how these men and women are so lazy.
Right.
Because
Now,
they want your hard-earned money.
So am I not the only one that thinks, and I'm not saying this to shame anybody or anything, but like Tracy and Delta Fungus, Nick, um, all these bigger people, and I mean, I'm 230 pounds myself, but is it because they're so overweight that they can't get a job or
No, no, and weight shouldn't matter.
no, it
I don't
shouldn't.
hold that against anybody. I don't body shame. Just to let you
Me
know.
neither. Me neither, but it just seems like there's a whole lot of them and I don't understand it.
I think a lot of it has to do with the perspective in their mind. A lot of them could work from home. Widow Kitty could
Hmm.
work from home. Kim Peters could work from home.
But she won't.
I gave and offered them opportunities to do that, but I guess they just didn't want to do it.
Well,
Damn.
I legit work weigh 108 pounds right now, and I have went from 148, which is almost I've lost every bit of that, and I think it's a work ethic thing. They have none.
Right.
They have no work ethic. They have no morals. They have no desire to do anything but leech off society,
Hmm.
and that's
Oh,
it.
Cam Peterson claims to be disabled. I don't know what that way is.
Well,
I'm disabled. I can't work.
I'm on disability, and the judge legit said that I had no business working with the public because of mentally, this has destroyed me. Because I went from ironworking and welding and working hard to not being able to do anything, and that was the judge's thing is you really don't have any business working with the public. But now I'm doing what I've got to do to get treatments because I've got one grandchild, and I'll never let him think that he wasn't enough for me to keep going.
Yes.
So I don't understand why other people make it so easy for these bums.
I don't know either. But Kim could probably tell you.
Well, yeah, they're TikTok bums.
Yes. Oh, okay. Anyways, Kim could probably turn around and tell you. But hey, I wanted to ask a quick question. Uh, Ham, why does your
Yes,
voice
sir.
sound very familiar?
Because I was on here several times.
Ah, okay. I totally forgot. You gotta excuse me, old
No,
age.
it's okay. No, you're good. You're good. You're good. You're
Old
good.
age.
You're good.
No,
Oh,
Kimmy has not been on. She has not been live, and Tammy wasn't here. Tammy wasn't here to turn around and yell at me and jump me. Anyways, Kim has not been live lately. Uh, I think she should turn around and consider hardcore getting her affairs together as a suggestion, unless she's coming up other monetary ways to get the funds needed for her to turn around and do what she's doing. I don't know. But here's what it boils down to. I've said this before, keep your money for yourselves. Don't turn around and give it to anybody. Keep it for yourselves because we're in definite hard times. Hi, Barry's. How you doing, dear? Um, it's not going to get any easier. I can tell you that right now until we, see what the future holds for us all, both on this platform and off of it. Um, if you see somebody that's susceptible to turn around and donate to a beggar or scammer, be nice to them. Be honest with them and just let them know, hey, keep your money for yourself. Yeah, I agree, Butterfly Girl. Keep your money for yourself. Um, yeah, don't be giving anybody your money or nothing. None of these scammers, beggars. I can go through the whole list. You all mostly know all of them, and there's are a few new ones that are coming in. Look, you have access to a link tree of resources. If it doesn't work for you, at least try to reach out to me. I will do my best to turn around and try to get in touch with you and DM you further information. It's not easy. It's the hardest things. Other individuals that are on this app, Trollovision, Tammy, MLA Red, Fern Angus, all my mods, that whole group, they all have the link tree in their bios too as well. Feel free to go in there and get what you need. Even if something doesn't work, there may be something else that may work or something else that you could turn around and search for in there that could work for you. I
oh,
mean,
Allforone. I have a question
yes,
for you.
ma'am.
I have a question. Do you have a legitimate work from home job website?
Yeah, I actually hold a second.
Can you give me
Yeah.
that? And I'm at work right now. I'm mopping the floor.
If you have the ability to get into Linktree, what you're going to do is go all the way down to the bottom, and it's near the bottom for all the links for work from homes. And I added additional ones in there for felons. I have 2 new ones for felons, along with the resources for Canada. I started doing some major research for that, for the Canadian resources up there. They actually have, I got to be honest with you, they got a better resource plan than what we do down here in the States. But, it is what it is. I'm working on the shelters for Canada now, next. So,
That's awesome. Thank you for doing that.
yeah,
Yeah,
you're
thank you so
welcome.
much. I want
Anytime.
an extra part-time job.
Right.
Do
And
you have
yeah,
any
I work full time.
that's a good example right there. Good example. Part-time job, extra funds, extra money, do it on the
Yep.
side. Some of the jobs will, 4 to 6 hours. That's it.
I work full time for a school district, so I want some more
Oh,
money, but
okay.
I'm going
Okay.
through it.
did you have any resources for wigs?
Yeah, I mean, you can always easily take a look. I mean, what are you interested in?
No, like legit resources for wigs. Like wigs when I shave my hair. This week.
Oh, weeds,
Wigs.
Wigs.
Yeah.
wigs.
You know what, Bubbles?
Uh
You are now going to be the founding member of that kind of information. So, hey, no,
That's
I give
awesome.
credit where credit
it's
is due. That is one thing that I did not think of looking up.
it's legit. I have Medicare and United Health Care, and you see GoFundMe's for cancer patients. I can
Mm-hmm.
explain to you why. Because they don't pay nowhere near what it costs for us to try to stay alive. I received a bill the other day for $763,000.
Oh, wow.
See, nobody tells what cancer patients really go through. In
Right.
between my heat stroke and coma and
Mm-hmm.
cancer and then the wreck, and yes, I'm involved in a lawsuit because it was a major company that hit me. They was racing and he
Right.
almost killed me. But they won't pay a dime on anything until we settle the lawsuit. So
Mm.
I'm left to struggle and do everything until it settles.
Right.
And add, you add the wreck and then the cancer diagnosis on top of it.
Mm-hmm. Well, I will most certainly, definitely turn around and start looking into those types of resources, and they will be out first thing tomorrow morning and added to the link tree.
Anything that you can help cancer patients with, they would greatly appreciate it, and I would as well. Because I've been looking online, and you can get like cheap tacky wigs off Amazon
Mm-hmm.
for $20.
Right.
But let's face it, it's bad enough I'm fixing to shave my head. I don't want to look tackier than having a bald head. You know,
Right.
and you get something that's real human hair that's decent, and that's $200 a day.
Right.
Well,
But
when you're already paying $425 for each
you know
radiation
what?
treatment,
The most important
that's
thing is whether you have a head of
hair.
hair, whether you have a head of hair or else you're bald, you're still a beautiful person to us all.
Yep.
And remember that.
Yep.
It's just hard because when I was younger, I was picked on because I had red hair,
Mm-hmm.
and as I got older, everybody knows me, and everybody that I've worked with in construction over the last 30 years, they know me because of my red hair.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, to everybody I work with, that's kind of part of my identity, being the female iron worker with red hair. And so now, my grandson was born, and he had red hair as well. And now, my son told me a few minutes ago, I've got a 30-year-old, 26-year-old, and my 30-year-old, like, Mama, I know you don't want to, but I'll shave it for you Friday. But it's still got the point. It's coming out by a triple handful.
Mm-hmm.
I cry every day when I take a shower because of the amount that's coming out. And legit, I've got it in a ponytail what's left right now, and you can see the bald spots all over the front.
It doesn't bother me. It wouldn't bother me.
And people legit, they point it out to you. They'll
No.
point it out to you. Like I can't see it, don't know it.
You know what I say to them? If they decide to want to point it out to you, yeah, what about it? I'm still a beautiful person. So always remember that. But yes, you are going to be the founding individual for affordable wigs. Sound good?
So Jeff, I just want to say thank you for everything you do. Sorry, my dogs are barking.
Oh no, it's okay.
Um,
Dogs are dogs.
I love you, and I love CJ, and I look forward to everything you guys do. And I appreciate
That's not just
everything.
me. That's our entire group. Amber Victoria, Trollivision, Fern,
Oh, I
Fallon,
know.
the whole group.
Yeah.
So
And you guys give me motivation to do what I do behind the scenes. So love you for
Thank
that.
y'all. Y'all have a great night.
all right, you stay safe, dear. Take care.
Y'all have a good night. Thank y'all.
All righty. We'll see you.
All
Can
right,
you
you as
drop
well.
me, Jeff?
Yes.
I'm done. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Drop me, please. I don't know how.
All righty. Ham, I'm gonna drop you down, dear.
All right, buddy.
All right, we'll see you.
All right, buddy. Thank you.
Bye. Okay. And that's it. I'm done for the night. Do your research on the beggars and scammers. Don't be giving out your hard-earned money. Spend that money. Save that money because spring and summer is coming around. Yes, I did get information on him. I'm doing research on him. Deep diving on social media apps. I did get the information. Thank you, just me. Yes, camping season's coming up. Beach time. Winter's done. Let's just put it there, okay? Coral Rock, I haven't really got much time on it. I've been sick, but I've been feeling much better. Thank you. Been taking my medications correctly, doing everything. Other than that, that's it. I'm done. I'm out of here. I'm going to go to bed. Some of us have jobs. Some of us still have jobs even when we're at home. Other than that, everybody stay safe. Take care. Thanks for coming into my live. Thanks for liking the live. Love you all. And yeah, jobs. I have job links down at the bottom of my link tree. Other than that, love you, Fallon. Love you, girls. Ladies.